Mr. Speaker, I yield myself such time as I may consume.
The gentleman is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, first of all, I urge every single Democrat and Republican to oppose this rule and to oppose this bill. This is a closed rule. Closed. No amendments. Closed. And contrary to the claims by some, this bill is not identical to the bill we voted on a few weeks ago. The Republican majority has in fact dramatically changed this farm bill. This 608-page bill, introduced an hour before the Rules Committee met last night, has several major changes that we know about. I say know about because we really don't know what's in this bill, and we do not know how some of the changes will affect long-term farm policy. Something new in this bill is the repeal of the 1949 permanent law. What does that mean? What impact will that language have on future farm policy? Who knows? There hasn't been a single hearing on this language, nor has there been a markup. Nothing. Nothing. This bill also eliminates the entire nutrition title, which includes more than just food stamps. It includes monies for food banks, emergency food assistance, and food for our senior citizens. The whole title is gone. 3 weeks ago, the Farm Bill was defeated because Democrats were strongly opposed to the assault on nutrition programs, and quite frankly, some right-wing Republicans voted no because they oppose nearly all government programs. Rather than trying to moderate the bill by working with Democrats, rather than compromising, Republican leaders have veered sharply to the right, trying to win back the Republican Tea Partiers who voted no. And the result of all of this is the bill before us. Now, my question is, what were the right-wingers in the Republican conference promised in order to change their votes from no to yes? What is the backroom deal that they have negotiated with the Republican leadership? How deep of a cut in the SNAP program were they promised? Now, last night at the Rules Committee, we were told there's nothing to worry about, that even though Title IV was not included in this legislation, it is still conferenceable if the bill were to go to conference with the Senate. We were told that rather than the $20.5 billion cut to SNAP that was in the House bill, that it was possible we could end up with the Senate-passed $4.5 billion cut, or that we could end up with no cuts at all. Does anybody believe that either of those two scenarios is likely or even possible in this Congress? Now, I have great respect for the chairman of the Agriculture Committee, Mr. Lucas, but I do not trust this Republican leadership. I spent a great deal of time on this House floor during the debate on this bill a few weeks ago, and I heard Republican speaker after Republican speaker attack SNAP, attack poor people, and diminish their struggle. We had nasty amendment after nasty amendment attached to the bill, attacking the nutrition programs that benefit the most vulnerable in America. Some of the rhetoric that was spoken on this floor, quite frankly, was offensive. And leading up to today's vote, I read with great interest the recent quotes from Republican members, some who called for sunsetting of the food stamp program, and some who called for deeper cuts in the program. And I just want to say, for the record, to my friend from Texas, the 47 million people who are on SNAP are not extraneous. They are important. They are part of our community, and we should not diminish their struggle. So let's be clear. This attempt to separate the nutrition title from the rest of the Farm Bill is all about gutting the nutrition title. It's all about going after Americans who are struggling in poverty. It's all about denying the working poor the right to food. So when we're asked to trust Republican leaders, to give them the benefit of the doubt, I can't. Trust is something that is earned, and the behavior of this Republican House towards programs that help the working poor, the needy, and the vulnerable has been appalling. Mr. Speaker, this is a bad bill. This is a bad process. It should be defeated. I reserve the balance of